I think that most of us who decide to create a YouTube channel hope that at some point we're going to be able to monetize the channel and earn a few dollars for our video creation efforts. It's not as easy as it sounds though, and I know there are all kinds of videos from different gurus out there who make it look easy. They seem to somehow monetize channels overnight. And is it possible? I think it is possible, but I think that's less of the reality than the norm. Maybe it has something to do with youth. I don't know. I know for me, it has been a learning experience that is not as quick as it might be for my kids, for example. And so maybe that's part of it for some people. But this channel in particular is what I now refer to as my learning channel. And you'll see that, through history on this channel, there's all kinds of different stuff I've done just trying to figure out how does this YouTube thing work. And it's over 1,000 subscribers now, which is great. 1,000 subscribers is the minimum number of subscribers you need in order to qualify to monetize your channel with the YouTube Partner Program. And what that does is it allows you to earn money from ads that YouTube runs on your channel. YouTube can do that anyway, by the way. If you've got some good videos on your channel, YouTube will run ads on them. You just won't get a cut of any of that revenue. So if you get 1,000 subscribers, that's step one in order to be able to qualify to get some of that cash in your own pocket. The other piece is to get 4,000 hours of watch time. That's where it gets challenging. Right now, as I record this, I've got 1,072 subscribers on this channel. I actually crossed the 1,000 subscriber mark quite a while ago, earlier this year, before walking away from the channel for a while because I was just so frustrated by not being able to get my watch hours to go up quickly enough to be able to apply for monetization of the channel. And as you can see, there's still only 2,450 public watch hours out of the 4,000 required by YouTube, the YouTube Partner Program, to be able to get some cash flowing on the channel. So there's a ways to go. And of course, if I can monetize this channel, well, that's passive income, right? That's everybody's dream, to have something that earns you a few dollars while you sleep or do something else that you enjoy doing. So I wondered if there was a simple way to get that watch time up, knowing that I just have to meet that threshold now that I've got my 1,000 subscribers out of the way, and then I can apply for monetizing the channel. I think I've got the strategy. I think I've got something fairly simple that you can certainly follow along too with if you happen to be in this same predicament with your channel. The first piece is to choose your niche, to niche down or niche up. Is that a thing? Niche up. Do you go narrow or do you go broad with the topics that you cover? And certainly on this channel, I've gone very broad. There's stuff about all kinds of different topics. And somehow it still hit 1,000 subscribers. So, here we are. But it would have performed better, I think, if it had been more focused on a specific topic. Now, choosing a niche, it needs to be something you're interested in, right? Something that you can comfortably talk about. And it needs to be something that there is an audience for. And just some simple searches around YouTube can help you determine how large an audience there might be for the topics you're considering. But you know what? There's going to be an audience no matter what it is you do. The internet is this vast place and billions of people are on it every day. YouTube is a search engine, if you weren't familiar with YouTube in that regard. It's a search engine. It's the second largest search engine, in fact, and it is owned by Google, which is the largest search engine. So, whatever people are searching for online, be it on Google or on YouTube, you've got a shot at turning up in that search result if you create some good content. So I don't think you need to worry about whether or not your audience is out there. It's out there. It really is just a matter of creating good content that attracts that audience. So for this channel, I'm going to become a whole lot more focused on helping people like me, maybe with a little bit of gray hair and trying to navigate in the digital space. That might include online business. It might include doing better on YouTube. It could include any number of things online. And if I can provide the solutions, I already know there are people like me who have the challenges that I've had. So if I can provide the solutions in YouTube videos, I think that will be appreciated by my target audience. So in terms of creating the content for the channel, that's kind of my who and why I'm going to create the content. And that really helps to clarify things when I'm trying to come up with ideas for new videos. I do want to mention the style of videos though, because you'll notice on different channels, there's a lot of videos that have this constant sort of movement and sound effects and what is sometimes called retention editing, where every second something is happening. There's some kind of sensory input, and it's designed to keep you watching for a longer period of time. I don't know necessarily that resonates, that style resonates with an older audience like me. Especially if you're looking for education around a particular topic. I just don't know. It probably does for some people. It probably works for some. But I just am not convinced it works for everybody in my demographic. What I do know works and is appreciated is a video just like this, where somebody sits down in front of the camera and talks to camera about their areas of expertise or their ideas. And this is an easy style of video to create, by the way. So if you're looking to create new videos in a chosen niche, this is the way to do it. This is a way to get a lot of content created very quickly, and content that people will appreciate and hopefully watch for a period of time, long enough that you can start to add up some of those watch hours. So let's just say you create a 10-minute video, for example. Well, if somebody watches that whole video, if you've got good, valuable stuff to say throughout that whole video, one person, one video watch of 10 minutes, there you go. There's 10 minutes of watch time. And if you multiply that by, 6 viewers, simple math, right? Simple math, then you've got 60 minutes of watch time and there's an hour. So the more reach you can get with that 10-minute video, assuming everybody watches it for the full length, the faster you can rack up that watch time. The other thing that factors into that, by the way, is connection, the power of relatability. So it's not just about what you're talking about in the video, but it's about making this connection here, right? Me talking through the camera, not necessarily to you, but with you, and encouraging you to engage in the video and engage in the comments. Like, I might say, if you're trying to decide on your niche for your channel, or if you're having this same problem with trying to rack up your watch hours, tell me about that in the comments, and let's have a chat about that and see if we can learn from each other. That's engagement and relatability, and people do appreciate that stuff too. And of course, we have to be consistent, and you hear that term a lot, I know, and it was the downfall for me on this channel because I got so frustrated and walked away from it for a while. So consistency went out the window for me, and now I have to come back and try to be very disciplined to create some content. I'm going to try to do it once a week on here at least, and if I get some more out on the channel, then terrific. That would be great. I have a couple of other channels I'm working on too, so we'll just do what time permits, and that's what you're going to have to do too. I know it's a shuffle, but remember, consistency is not the same as frequency. So you don't have to be sort of pushing out these multiple videos all the time. You just have to be doing it on a regular basis. So if you do develop an audience that has some expectations of when to see you and what to see from you, they know, oh, it's Wednesday or whatever day it is. Maybe there's a new video from this channel that I really like. and they can come and look for that new content from you. Consistency can also help you with the algorithm on YouTube as well, because its job is to try to figure out what it is you're doing and who your audience might be. So YouTube is constantly trying to figure out every time you publish a video who needs to see it. And you'll see, if you've had some experience with YouTube, that sometimes there's this sort of bump in views, or bump in impressions rather, to start with. And that is the test, YouTube testing to see who's going to click on this and who's going to watch it and how long are they going to watch it for. And once YouTube figures that out, then they can more consistently on the YouTube side serve your videos to the audience who will watch your stuff. But it takes time to figure that out. So the more content you publish on a consistent basis, the better YouTube is able to learn what to do. So I'll just show you what I'm talking about. And if you're not using the YouTube analytics inside your YouTube Studio dashboard, I really encourage you to follow that stuff, because it can help you determine what kinds of content you should be creating. You'll get a sense over time of what's performing best. This is the most recent video that I did on this channel, and it was about why I'm starting over on the channel despite all the different stuff I've tried to do here. And you can see this, well, how long has it been going? Just a few days here now, 7 days, so it's been going for a week. But here's that little jump in impressions where YouTube is trying to test the audience. And my click-through rate is only 2.6% on this one so far. But it's such a new video that I'm really not concerned about this at this point, because this is going to continue. The impressions are slowly ticking up. And as people choose to click on the video, then my click-through rate will go up and YouTube will find the audience, and my watch time on this video will go up as well. I'll put that video right here for you to check out next, because if you're on this journey like I am, where you're just trying to get over that hump and be able to monetize your channel, it'll have some really great insights for you as well. If you did find some value in this video, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. And I wish you all the best. I will see you in the next video.